Chicano Idea YouTube channel. How's it going, everybody? I am Rudy Tecolo, aka Famous Wolf. And if you want to look my Instagram up, it's famouswolf.24. And if you got a Facebook, it's Chicano Community I'm under. So let me talk about just, it's up to you on how you want to move and program in life. It's up to you to inspire yourself to put in the work. You know, practice is patience. It takes patience to learn a skill. It takes patience to learn something and to want to put that work in. It's all about patience. So, I told you about how growing up, like I moved back and forth from San Jose to Sacramento, and I never really had a foundation of a home. So when it came to me going to school every year, I was going to like 3 different schools a year. I went to Sacramento school in Santa Clara, San Jose, moving all around. We never had a home, so maybe I didn't even go to school for a couple months. And so because of that, I had to do the first grade twice. And so didn't really know how to read and write at all too much. And so when I moved to Modesto in 98, I started the second grade there, and I went to 3 schools just in 1 year of living in Modesto. So, and by the time I started my third grade year at my third school in 99, they were putting me back. I remember I was there for only a week, and they were putting me back into the second grade class. And I was like, what? I didn't understand what was going on. And they said, this is where you're going to be in class now. And I was like, what? So I went home. I explained to my mom what happened. My mom made a phone call, like, Rudy was already held back. He did the first grade twice, and I don't want him to be held back again. And so they had to listen to my mom. This was 99, but in 2001, they changed that. But so what happened was I went to that school for just a month and then we moved to Sacramento, and I didn't start school until like late September, early October. So what happened was I was there for a month or so, not even 2 months, and the school, we had to have a meeting with my mom and teachers, whoever, that about how I didn't know how to read and write. Like, I was 9 years old. I should have been in the fourth grade. I was almost held back again, and my education level was at a kindergarten level. That's all I knew. So I didn't know first grade or second grade material, and I damn sure didn't know third grade material, and I should have been in the fourth grade. So what happened was, at this meeting, they said, listen, school's over in 6 months. What's the chances of Rudy learning, you know, third grade material, third grade education level? Because Rudy's going to have to get held back again. And they were talking about how the laws were going to be changing possibly too. And they said, even if Rudy gets held back again, he's still not going to know the material. They were real. Like, they said the only way Rudy could move on and pass and leave the third grade and go to the fourth grade, they were telling me and my mom, was that as if in the next 6 months I learned third grade math, third grade material, third grade writing, and third grade I have to skip the first and second grade material and go straight to the third grade. I have to learn multiplication, division. I have to learn how to write an essay and read at a third grade level. So what happened was, I agreed, and I had to go to school. At our school, elementary school, start at 8:20. I had to be at school at 7 o'clock, and I had to ride my own bike. Like 5 miles away was my school. So at a 9 years old kid, I had to wake up at 6 something in the morning and ride my bike. Why? Because we didn't have a car, and if we did, my stepdad at the time was already leaving to work. So I had to do that myself. I had to go into the class. I had a material. I used to put in tape players. The teacher would be in there, and I would just listen to the tape, and he would read the paragraph, read the story, and I used to have to listen to it, read it, follow along, read it, listen, follow along. Any program that they had offered, like Smart Kids program, math program, throughout the 6 months, I had to go take it. I had to take these extra classes, and I put in the work for 6 months. I was going to school, waking up at 9 years old myself, taking myself to school. But what happened was, at the end of the 6 months, I had a third grade reading level. I completed my first book, Jackie Robinson, and I wrote a 4 paragraph essay, and I knew all my multiplication. And I did that, and I made it to the fourth grade. And so I think about now as a man, you know, when I'm feeling low, when I'm feeling like, I can't do it, I can't make it, I gotta think back to, when I was that kid, when I was that boy, you know, if that, I could do that then, what's stopping me now to do anything I want to have in life? What's stopping you? That's what I gotta tell myself. If I could do that as a kid, I should be able to do anything that I put my mind to as a man. So you know what, Chicanos, anything you want to do in life and with yourself, it's up to you to believe in yourself and put in that work, you know? And that's what I tell myself, living with my new lifestyle, just be me, not, living that family life no more like I was, see my kids when I can now, not just every day when I get off work. And that's just a way of life. You got to learn how to overcome these struggles. You got to learn to put in the work for your dreams and your goals that you want for yourself. And it's up to you to just sit, not to just drill yourself, man. If I have to get up an hour early and take myself there, and if I was doing that at 9, what's my excuse now? What's your excuse, Chicano? And I just wanted to share that story. I did that, you could do it, and I should be able to do it now. Peace out, Chicanos. Much love. Give me a like. Tell me what you think. Peace.